Today's video isn't a wrestling related one. I'll do my wrestle talk tomorrow. But before I start this video, I know it's August, but I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna be doing in the month of October. I will be doing this new thing where I'm gonna be reviewing horror movies, not by movie. I'm gonna do it by series, because I think if I did, like, let's say I do the Halloween movie reviews, and I'll be doing them all. If I did it by movie, it would take forever, because there's like 11, 12 movies. So what I'm going to do, when it comes to movies like that, I'll just review the whole series in one video. But that won't be till October. But today's video is pretty much me talking about the movies I'm going to be looking forward to next year and a little bit of 2016. I'm going to go through, because I'm going to be honest, this year, honestly, there's really no movies now. I saw really much everything I wanted to see. Like X-Men. A lot of the big movies came out in like May. I mean, Planet of the Apes did come out in July, but then after Guardians, I was going to see Expendables, but I kind of lost interest in seeing that. So, I'm really just waiting for 2015, because my god, there's going to be a lot of great movies. But, let's start. January, nothing. They're coming out with Taken 3. I don't know why. That's a point I'm gonna talk about too, right here, real quick. Why are they still doing Taken? Taken didn't even need a number 2. It's one of those movies. It was so good, it didn't need a sequel. You just ruined it by having number 2. Now you're gonna do a third movie. So pretty much nothing in July. I mean, in January, February. Looking at it right now, nothing. March. Nothing either so far. Yeah, but then again, you gotta understand, March, the first couple of months of the year, about April or May is when the best movies start coming out. They're coming out the Fast 7 in April. Why are they still doing this movie series? It baffles me. April, nothing much, but May 2015 is the start. Like with Avengers 2, which I will see. I'm not, like, dying to see it, but I did see the first one in theaters, so might as well see the sequel. And the sequel, it looks cool. I mean, I like the first one, so what I would want, then again, they're not going to do what I want. I would love if they added Spider-Man and Wolverine. Personally, that's just me, but Marvel's having issues with their properties right now, because X-Men is owned by Fox, and Spider-Man is currently owned by Sony, so, yeah. But I think Avengers 2 should be a good movie. So, then after that, June, one movie is what I'm looking forward to. Jurassic World, or Jurassic Park 4, whatever you want to call it. I really hope it's so much better than... This is what I want with this movie. I hope it beats number 3. I hope it's so much better. And I also hope it... And I like that they're going back to the first island. It's going to be in Isla Nublar, which was in the first movie. I actually like that they're going back to it, because there hasn't been a Jurassic Park movie since 2001. That's when Jurassic Park 3 came out. I even thought for a while they were going to do a Jurassic Park 4. There have been talks, but yeah, I'm definitely seeing it. Jurassic Park's my favorite movie of all time. I have to see it. It's one of those movies I have to see. I really hope, and I would love some new dinosaurs. I would love that, but, bring back a classic T-Rex, bring that back, but at least add some new dinosaurs too, And the guy who was Chris Pratt, who was in Guardians, is going to be one of the characters in this movie, and I think he'll do good, because he did great in Guardians, so I really have high hopes for Jurassic World. I just hope don't fuck it up. That's just all I'm saying, and don't do the super CGI shit either. Make it look realistic. That's really what, in my opinion, is one of those movies. For a movie that came out in '93, had probably one of the best graphics. The dinosaurs didn't look super fake, and that's what I hope they don't do with this. That's all I'm saying, but definitely I'm looking forward to it. Fantastic Four, I really don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you people. I'm gonna be honest. I was never a huge Fantastic Four fan. They were always I'm gonna be honest with you, my least favorite team. Because they had, to me, the weakest powers. I mean, okay, Human Torch was like the only cool member. But besides him, I never cared about Fantastic Four. The movies were blah, so why care for this new one? Just saying. July, you got Terminator 5. I don't know how I feel. And Arnold Schwarzenegger's coming back to reprise his role as a Terminator. I don't know how I feel about that. Because Arnold's at the point, he's fucking old. I mean, granted, he was in a few movies, but a lot of times he wasn't just the lead star, except in that one movie that last year, what was it called? I forgot what it was called. It was that cop movie. But besides that, a lot of times he was in movies. He would like Expendables. He only played a small part. He didn't do fight scenes. A lot of them were just him just shooting. So I don't know how I feel about Terminator 5, but I probably will see it just for the fact Terminator is one of my favorite movies. Even though the sequels fell off, in my opinion, number 2 is still the best. A lot of people say, okay, don't get me wrong, I love the first Terminator movie, but number 2 to me amplified it. It's one of those very few movies series where the sequel was better than the first. I love Terminator 2, and then 3 and 4 were okay. 3 and 4 were alright. I don't know how I feel about this new one. Maybe as soon as if I see a trailer, I'll determine. Ant-Man. I gotta see the trailer. I don't know the story, but that didn't stop me. I saw Guardians, and I don't necessarily know the story of that, so I might check out Ant-Man if it looks good. So that's all the movies in August. Assassin's Creed. They're coming out with an Assassin's Creed movie. I love the games, so I probably will see it. And the guy, Michael Fassbender, who's Magneto in the newer X-Men movies and Days of Future Past and First Class, I think he can do. They're gonna do the Desmond Miles story, so I don't think they have a lot. It's coming out next August, so we'll see. They might move it because I don't think there's even a lot on it yet. Yeah, now honestly, September, October, nothing comes out. November, they're coming out with another James Bond, a sequel probably to what was the newest James Bond movie? Skyfall? Is that the newest one? I haven't watched like the last couple James Bond movies. The last one I think I watched was the first one where Daniel Craig was in Casino Royale. That was the last one I saw. I didn't see Quantum of Solace, and I don't think I saw Skyfall either. So, and then next week, apparently, next November, Friday the 13th, November 13th, they're gonna come out with a sequel to the remake of Friday the 13th. So I'm happy kind of because I've been kind of wanting a new Jason movie forever. It's been when this comes out, it would have almost been 5 years, 6 years actually. No, yeah, 6 years. Because the last one, that movie came out 2009 and 2015. I don't know. I don't think they have a lot on it yet. It might end up like Halloween 3, because I remember they did that with Halloween 3. It was going to come out in 2012, October of 2012, but they moved, then they canceled it. So, I don't know. I'll look stuff about it. I'll probably talk about it in my Friday the 13th movie series review. I'll definitely talk about this movie. Hunger Games, I don't give a shit. December is Star Wars Episode 7. I really hope. This is another one I will have to see because I'm a big Star Wars fan. I really hope J.J. Abrams does a good job, because this is going to be after the events of 6. So it's going to be, hopefully. And some of the old cast are going to be in it, apparently. That's what I heard. So, hopefully it'll be good. Alright, 2016. A lot of people, the biggest 2016 movie, I guess I'll just talk about it right now, is of course Batman versus Superman. It really still sucks because originally that movie was supposed to come out next year, but they decided to move it because I forgot what the reasoning was, but I'm kind of disappointed. So apparently Star Trek 3. Okay, before I talk about Batman versus Superman, these are like to be announced, so meaning these movies could vary. They might do Star Trek 3. I didn't see the sequel. Oh god, another G.I. Joe movie? Ugh. Don't get me wrong. G.I. Joe, what was the second one? I forgot what the second name of it was, but whatever. Retaliation, there you go. that was so much better than that shitty first movie, but still, I just don't think they need another G.I. Joe movie. Um, 2016, so far I'm looking, it's really nothing. So, a Warcraft. They're coming out with a Warcraft movie, people. I never played World of Warcraft, but I still feel like that's so 2006. I don't even think people play World of Warcraft anymore. Now it's like League of Legends now. I don't even think World of Warcraft's even popular that much anymore. It's still 2006. Wait, apparently Batman vs Superman isn't coming out in June. I thought it was coming out like May. Apparently now it's March of 2015, 16. So I'm gonna talk about this movie real quick. Take a break from that real quick. This is one of those movies I've been wanting forever. Batman and Superman, when I was a kid, was my top two superheroes. Now it's just Batman, but I still have always wanted a Batman and Superman live action movie because to me, I really hope Ben Affleck can do it as Batman because I remember when I found out it was announced last August. I was like, why? He's like, it's not even because Ben Affleck's a bad actor or anything. It's not that. It's just Ben Affleck though. I'm like, as Batman because I just don't see him as a Batman. But you know what? I'll give it a shot. I mean, pretty much the movie's over and Wonder Woman's gonna be in it. Which I saw the girl who's gonna play her, and apparently they leaked her and released images of her in the outfit. It looks alright. But this chick needs to seriously bulk up. Because personally, I would have considered, like, the girl from Underworld would have been a good Wonder Woman. She would have been good. Um, but I really hope this movie's good. I really hope. I saw the trailer, that Comic Con. It wasn't good quality, but I pretty much knew what happened. The suit looks cool. The bat suit looks cool. And I saw the Superman suit. It still pretty much looks the same from Man of Steel. It's no different. I think they just tweaked it a little bit. But, let's really hope this movie delivers. I honestly want this movie to be better than Avengers because I'm a DC guy. I love both companies, but I've always preferred DC. And I really hope this is DC's big one and then we get Justice League. Because this is what this movie's supposed to be building up to. Leading up to Justice League. So I really hope this movie delivers. I really hope this movie can deliver what I want. Beverly Hills Cop. Apparently they're either re-release. I don't know if this is a remake or if they're re-releasing it. It's a really good 80s movie though. A Clifford movie? Wow. So April of 2016, people. A Clifford movie. Clifford was a kid show in like the mid 2000s, and I just haven't heard about that show in a long time. And in May 2016, I think that's why they moved it because Captain America 3 was coming out the same day. So Captain America 3, I'm sorry, I still think I'm more bad because we already saw 2 Captain America movies. I probably will see it. I gotta watch Captain America 2 first, but I saw the first one. And then May 27th, 2016, they're gonna do a sequel to Days of Future Past, which will be Apocalypse. Which I really hope this movie is good. I hope it's better than Days of Future Past. Don't get me wrong, Days of Future Past is a decent movie, but I would love if this movie amplified it and maybe they'll bring in Apocalypse. That would be kind of cool. Cool if they brought in Apocalypse. I would love to see what they make it look like. June. Oh god, they're gonna do a Ninja Turtle sequel. They're gonna do a sequel to this movie that just came out. What? Uncharted. Hold on. I gotta see if they're doing the game. The Uncharted game, or if this is something else. Because Uncharted was a game series for PlayStation. I am looking this up real quick. Yep. It's going to be a movie for the video. It's going to be based on the video game. So apparently 2016, they're going to do the video game for the movie. Uncharted. Well, I've played a couple. I would like to see what they have play Nathan Drake, but The Mummy. Wait, they might do The Mummy again. I don't know how I feel about that because I did not like number 3. That movie was pretty bad. June 24th, 2016 is gonna be a reboot of the Mummy franchise. Except it's gonna take place in modern times. With the other ones, they took place like 20s, 30s, and I think the last one was like 40s. So Independence Day 2, July 1st. Why are we doing Independence Day 2? That is a good question. Why are we doing that? Don't get me wrong, Independence Day isn't a bad movie. It's just, why are you doing it 20 years later? Because Independence Day came out when I was born, 96. So this movie, when this sequel comes out, will be 20 years old. It's one thing if they did a sequel in like '06, but Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum, unless there's gonna be a different story, but oh, they're gonna do an Angry Birds movie. Why? Angry Birds isn't even popular anymore. Angry Birds was popular in like 2012. It's not even that popular anymore. It's it's now fucking, what's that new one? Flappy Bird. Doctor Strange. I don't know if they're gonna do the Marvel character movie. Seems like Marvel, they're doing a lot. But 2016 is still by far, I'm looking forward to Batman vs Superman. I really hope this movie can deliver. I would love. Oh yeah, they're gonna do a Marvel character with it's Doctor Strange. Oh, Born Legacy 2, a Power Rangers movie. Oh yeah, apparently that's what they're doing. They've been working on a Power Rangers movie. I haven't watched Power Rangers in a long time. It's been, I don't even know how long. So they're gonna do a movie. Power Rangers, and then Planet of the Apes 3 in July 29th, 2016. So probably a sequel to Dawn, which I would love, because this is what, if you watch the end of Dawn, it leads up to a sequel, so. Shazam. I'm gonna see if this is the DC character movie or if this is just the title Shazam. Because Shazam's a DC character for DC. I would love, because there hasn't been a DC movie. They're not doing one. I don't even think they're doing one next year either. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a movie for the character of Shazam. So I guess they're gonna tie in him in maybe for the Justice League movie. So Sinister Six. I'm gonna see this real quick. Oh, this film's gonna be on a Sinister Six is pretty much gonna be Spider-Man villains. It's gonna be the movie about them, which is kind of cool. And then Avatar 2, sequel to Avatar. Damn, this movie's gonna be about 7 years since the first one came out '09. So, no, I think, but then I remember the first one took forever to make. So, this one's coming out. But so far, these movies coming out the next 2 years look really good. These next 2 years for movies look really promising, and the movies I'm looking forward to next year definitely are Star Wars, Jurassic World, pretty much those two. But then there are other movies like we'll see Captain America, not Captain America, Avengers 2. I might see Ant-Man. 2016, I'm looking for Batman and Superman. There's a lot of movies to look forward to these next 2 years. So let's hope they deliver, please, people. But besides that, wait, except maybe tomorrow I'll do a video. It'll be one of my Wrestle Talk episodes. Peace.